Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4753 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So let's take a look at this. 27 moves to clear out 142 jelly, and at this point in time, I have to assume there's jelly even under the spots that I can't see, like this really dark chocolate. I've got some stripes here lined up to try to help me, but I also have licorice locked licorice in the way. I would love actually to make this move here and get rid of this marmalade and bring down some stripes that might help with the bobbers. I'm going to have a hard time passing this up though. I just don't think I can. And then I could take out all of the orange, which would unwrap 3 of these, and 2 of them are well positioned. Plus it's going to open this up and it just concentrates the colors down. The other thing I could try to do is set this up with a special, but I've got 5 colors on the board in a very limited field. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to use this quickly and then hope for some good results. I usually say color bombs beget color bombs and other specials, but in a limited field like this, that's not as likely to happen. So I'm just taking the moves that I have available, and most of them are not great, but now I'm starting to get some stripes to dispense. Oh, and look at this. I could either try to take out a layer of this, or I could attack that chocolate before it gets a chance to start. Or I could take out licorice over here. I'm going to go for that chocolate. Oh, that was probably a bad choice, and I'll tell you why. That chocolate will keep growing, and it can grow up to 3 layers thick, but it's probably not going to expand outward, because first these are going to start filling in. Oh, it's going to go to 2 layers, and then each is going to fill into 3 layers. If I can knock the 3 layers down to 2 layers, it can't go to that, which is good in one way, but then it'll expand outward. And I kind of want to not have things expand outward. I can make a stripe. I can take a stripe. I could do this, which would situate this wrapped candy down low. I'm kind of liking that. If I do this, this falls one and does the same thing, plus I get started. I think I'm going to do this. Oh, wait, that didn't quite work the way I thought, but there we go. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that and crush through here again. Now we're setting things off. Now we're getting in here, and if I can take out the chocolate on a turn, no new chocolate should be able to form. So now I can reach into the depths, and I think that's what I need to do. I go for another stripe here. Should I take out the blue? There doesn't seem to be a lot of blue, and it would maybe start to bring things down further. I think I'm actually going to do this and then do this. I've got that wrapped. I don't know how to use it, but I can take out the licorice-locked licorice that remains. I could do this. I think I'm going to do this and hit that chocolate directly. Oh, I didn't get to use it as a combo. Oh, hello, that's even better. It's situated lower to the ground. Now, maybe I should have focused on these because I only have 11 moves left. I'm feeling the pressure here. But I think it's working out well so far. Do I make this wrapped, which I want to do because I've got really thick stuff over here? Do I take this chocolate because I don't want to continue with the chocolate? Now it's down to 2 layers. I think I'm going to go with this. And now I'll go with this. Yikes. If I go like this, I'm not bringing any purple down to match up with these 3. If I do this, it doesn't seem to have a dramatic effect. A green would be here, a purple would be here, a blue would be here, a green would be here. I kind of don't have any good moves. I'm going to do this and try to shake a few things up. Oh, maybe I can use the fish to start helping me. Oh, do you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to hope beyond hope that I get a red here, or at least a red here. I don't think it's going to work, but now would be a good time. Oh, it did work. To get a color bomb on this board. I don't need to use it immediately in order for it to have value. But if it does get struck, it'll take out a color, and this is where that color bombs beget color bombs would be more likely to happen because I've got fewer colors on the board. Look at this. I'm going to go for a combo. I could do this. I'm going to do this. It's going to hit some things directly, and then it's also going to hit bobbers, I hope. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I think that I understand the board fairly well, and that's a good start. So the problem is, in my opinion, the biggest problem is we have 5 colors on this board. And then, of course, that's exacerbated by the fact that in the beginning we don't have an open board. I need to make an open board. The bobbers, they're good in theory. If we can do striped wrapped combos or wrapped combos that hit all 3 of these, that would send out a whole school of fish. But when we've got multiple layers of things, I think using combos down here is probably going to be the better choice. And then hopefully I'll get a few of these to help out along the way, especially at the end. So I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off, but then once I solve this, I'll come back through and narrate everything for you. Okay, thankfully this was done in under 5. I followed that plan to try to get the wrapped candies in a good spot. Ooh, I could make a striped wrapped. And now if I do have the opportunity to hit those bobbers at any point in time, I will try to go for that unless there's something better that gets offered. Taking out some of these licorice. There we go. That was better than a stripe, I think. Now I can have some access with these stripes. I've got a striped wrapped combo, but I'm going to clear out some of that licorice. This looks a little bit better now. Now, I ran the risk of not having that striped wrapped, and I actually ended up getting another striped wrapped. But it was a risk I was willing to take because even a wrapped candy there would have some good impact. Oh, I can make a combo. And yeah, that's going to clear out quite a bit. Plus, maybe it'll hit the bobbers. Not so much. The wrapped candy is going to take out all the chocolate. I now have no chocolate on the board. That's not bad. Now, where can I focus my attention? The center might give me an opportunity to make some specials, but if I've got some, wrapped candies along the edge, here we go. So here's the center giving me, I don't have the blue where I need it, and I don't have the green where I need it. I'm going to send off fish and see if they can help change things. Now, I think I have the green kind of where I need it. Yeah, now I have the green where I need it. I think that's going to help. I'd love to do a color bomb wrapped combo, but I just didn't have a lot of blue on the board. It didn't make sense to try that. So that was within 5 tries. I think that took me 4 tries. I had 1 life in the beginning. I refilled my lives once, and that was my 3rd. I still have 3 lives remaining. So you do the math. I did the level. I'm not going to do the math too. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.